welcome to our Friday live feel-good session. My mother-in-law will be joining me shortly. This is open to everyone. I have amazing participants here on my screen on Zoom. So good morning to everyone. I'm streaming on YouTube, Instagram and Facebook to make this as accessible as possible. Anyone working from home, anyone sitting too long, open to absolutely everyone. So when I am talking, I do encourage my participants to get their steps in. Here she comes, superstar. How are you, Mummy? Pranam. How are you?
Okay.
Are you good?
Are you okay?
I'm good. She's got her lovely, we've got matching tracksuits on today. Yay. So everybody, in terms of equipment, if you're new to the session, please don't worry about weights yet. Use your own body weight, build up gradually. We have a selection of tins, plastic objects. Everyone on Zoom that may have been doing my workouts for a while, think about increasing and progressing over time. We're going to listen to the lovely music. Let's have a sit down first. It's all quite stressful getting here sometimes, but you are here to invest in your physical and mental health. All I want us to do is just focus on your breathing. We're going to start warming the body up just with some simple inhales and exhales. We're going to move the arms with it today. We always do a little bit of breath work at the beginning to calm the body and the mind, just focusing on your breath to kick in the parasympathetic nervous system. Breathing in, inhale, exhale. Mummy will do all the exercises seated. I will be showing you standing options, so it's open to everyone. We even have care home residents up to the age of 100 joining us. So just do what you can. Maybe think about making that breath out. So inhale, breathe out nice and slow, just to calm the body, get that rest and digest, get us ready for the session ahead. And then we're going to do the same with our breath, but we're going to do our feel-good hugs. So we're going to open out, we're going to really arch the back, lift through your chin, inhale and give yourselves a big hug from me and Mummy to all of you. It's like a standing cat-cow, so I'm really rounding the back. Let's do a couple of these with our breath. Inhale and exhale. The power of a hug. Keep it going. So we're giving ourselves a few extra hugs this morning just as part of our warm-up section of my feel-good prescription, which covers cardio, strength training, stretch, and this mobility section. You can always just go onto YouTube and just play a little bit as an exercise snack as well if you don't have the full 50 minutes of our session. Every minute counts. Shall we do one more? How does it feel, Mummy? Can I give you a hug? Surprise, yay. So if you've got anyone near you, give them a hug. If you're missing anyone, call them after this workout and tell them you sent them a lovely virtual hug. I can see lots of smiles on Zoom. Doesn't it make us happy? Just the simple action of a hug. So this workout, I want you to keep your spine nice and straight. We're trying to prevent the kyphosis, the rounding of the spine. We always set our scapulars. Mummy does this often. Her posture has become really good, right? I think. So we're going to lift up our shoulders by our ears, bring them back, and then bring them down. So I'm almost drawing a little box shape. So we're lifting up, we're going back, and then we're fixing them down. So your scapula, your shoulder blades should be squeezed together. We have our stomach muscles, big muscle group, engaged through the workout. Think about your belly button coming in towards your spine. We're continuously breathing. Breath is so important. So please don't hold your breath. Let's do one more scapular setting. Lifting the shoulders up, moving them back, and then bringing them down. Wouldn't it be amazing if we were all like this all the time? It would be amazing for our back health. So with that position fixed, we're now going to do a few neck nods. So we're just saying yes. We're saying yes to investing in our physical, mental health. We're bringing the chin down to your chest, and then we're lifting it up, whatever feels comfortable. I can feel a lovely, nice stretch on the back of my neck and the front part of my neck. So let's all say yes, a positive yes. This workout is going to help us reduce risks of chronic illnesses. I'm a Diabetes UK ambassador, as you know. Exercise has a massive role with diabetes, being able to prevent it, bringing blood sugar levels down, increasing insulin. So amazing of exercise, and the more your muscles work, the more it's going to absorb the blood sugar in your body. So it's pretty amazing stuff. And now let's say no to any negativity. So we're just moving our head left to right. Think about your posture. Just simple exercises you could do anywhere, whether you're sitting on the sofa for too long, which we often all do, if you're sitting and working at your desk, if your children, grandchildren are studying or working from their desk, tell them to do a few of these simple exercises and relax. We're all going to take a seat because we're going to move into some ankle and wrist circles. So start off with your hands. We're just bringing the arms forward. We're just improving circulation, getting the blood flow to all the parts. My hands are always cold, so they always need warming up. What we can do then, if you like, is lift one leg, engage these muscles here. When you lift your leg up, and we're going to do a few circles with the ankle. It's a good one to keep our brains fit. I also support Alzheimer's Society after my dear maternal grandmother, Kasturben Shah, had Alzheimer's, and I've researched a lot about dementia and Alzheimer's and the power of exercise to help reduce our risks as well. Let's change leg. Did you feel that? So just by lifting your leg, think about these muscles and you will start getting them just warmed up, a little bit more active, mobilized. So we can maybe even change direction of the circles of our wrists, a little bit of coordination to keep our brains fit today. Good work. Give me a smile on Zoom. We've got to enjoy this. That's it. It's a beautiful smile. Thanks, everyone. And relax. Well done. If you'd like to join on Zoom, all you need to do is sign up to my free newsletter on my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com, and you'll get a link to the WhatsApp group. And I do publish Zoom codes on social media as well. So let's do our sunflowers. You like this one, yes? We're going to put our hands on opposite elbows. I know my mum, who's on Kumacha as well, loves this one. So we're going to bring ourselves, whether seated or standing, into a forward fold. The blood will rush to your brain, so just see how it feels. And we're going to try and come up one side, growing like a sunflower, breathing in, and then exhale, coming down the other side, back to that position. Then we're going to change direction. So imagine you are a beautiful sunflower, growing in the sunshine. We're giving that growth to our spines. When we're sitting for too long, all of our bodies get tight, and the statistics around sedentary lifestyle are pretty shocking. All ages, you know, up to sort of 6 to 8 hours a day minimum at the moment is the statistics of people sitting. So let's try and get that movement in the day. Inhale, exhale. Does that feel good, Mummy?
Yes.
Brilliant. So if you have a band like this, a lot of my regulars do have them. If you don't, do not worry. You could use a pair of old tights because that has a bit of stretch, a bit of this resistance. Or you could, if you don't have some tights, just use nothing. I'll show you options without any equipment. Or you could use a belt or a scarf. So we're going to start with Lavina's famous shoulder floss. I hope you all know it now. Prescribe this to every age that I see in my groups, in my females online, all of you joining. I think we should all be flossing our shoulders every day. We're going to try and bring the arms up and over behind our back. If your arms don't come over as straight as mine and as symmetrical, that's perfectly okay. I have seen people bend their arms. One side could be higher than the other. You might not even be able to come all the way around. You listen to your body and see what feels good for you today. It's your workout. Eventually, you want a nice, smooth movement where we're getting the full range of movement in this ball and socket joint in our shoulders. So we're breathing as we go up and round. If you find it easy, if you've been doing our workouts for 2 years now, it's officially 2 years, Mummy.
Yeah.
Woo, we need to have a little anniversary party. If you find it easy, you can move your hands closer together, and then you have more resistance. You can keep the band really nice and tight. Obviously, if you find it hard, loosen up. And I wanted to show you, if you don't have a band, all you need to do is just move up and over, because I do have residential care homes. Anyone that may be new and you haven't got one of these bands, don't feel like you can't join in. And if there's any exercise you don't like today, or if you can't do, just find another option and just keep moving with us, even if it is just getting your steps in. So let's start just getting our steps in. We're going to keep the bands near us. I'm just going to get you to just raise your heart rate a little bit, trying to get it into a nice aerobic training zone. So that's moderate intensity where we're fat burning. You don't have to go super fast. You could add in maybe a little bit if you've got more energy, in case you've got all levels joining us. That is lovely on Zoom. One of my dear participants on Zoom got 4,000 steps in one of our workouts. So I think that's our record at the moment. Have you got your Fitbit on? Oh no, that's okay. So let's grab our bands again. Do some openers. So I'll show you without the band. We're opening out. We're coming back to the middle, ideally with your arms forward. This is harder than just dropping them down. And then we open out again, alternating the direction. If you've got a band, some of you have got them already on Zoom. We're opening out. Breathe out. Breathe in as you come back. Breathe out. So lengthening. This is such a lovely stretch. We are using resistance, so this is part of strength training. Just with a band, you can do a whole workout. I try and always incorporate these movements as a little band exercise snack in our workouts, but they're really effective. And even if you don't have a band, if you have a pair of tights, or you're just doing your movements, just focus on the muscles. Send the mind to muscle connection. So the more we think about the movement and the muscles we're working, the better the results we'll get. That's scientifically proven. 1 or 2 more. Can you feel a slight burn, Mummy?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the lactic acid coming in our muscles. So when we're working them, if it's hard, obviously rest. Recover, rejoin if you want. Let's do 1 more on each side, a little bit more than we usually do. Inhale and exhale. Woo, give the arms a shake. Rest, or let's get our steps in again, everyone. On Zoom, did you feel a little bit of a burning sensation with those? Yes, good. So you're challenging yourself. That's great. I can see some thumbs up. So we'll just get about 15 more seconds of our steps in. This is a great way to get a little step snack in. You know, I've fronted a lot of campaigns with charities, from the Brain Tumor Research 10,000 Step Challenge to the Alzheimer's Marathons, the TREPs, and the Diabetes UK Million Step Challenge. So I'm all about getting steps into our daily lifestyle. So you could just be stepping during the adverts of your TV, in the commercials, and just getting some movement in. I'm just giving you little ideas here today. We're going to do some bicep curls now. Mummy, do you want to try with the band? So Mummy will show you. She's going to put the band under 1 or 2 feet, depending on the length of your band. If you don't like using the band, I'm going to show you with either some very basic tins for beginners, very lightweight. Obviously, I've progressed over time. What we're going to do is bring our shoulders back, keep your elbows glued into your body, and what Mummy's done is bring the band or the weights towards your shoulders, and you're going to slowly release. Now, even in this exercise, breath is important. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you come down. So breathe out and breathe in. Now, use your breath. If you're holding a weight, make sure your wrist is straight to your forearm so that you're not bending it. And just start off with very light tins, beginners. Mummy, how is that band? Good. Is it good? So we're targeting these muscles in the front of our arms, our biceps. We're starting a little bit of strength work now. We're aiming for about 10 repetitions. Exhale. And I'm going nice and slow and controlled to keep the muscles under tension. We're building strength, and strength training is a key component of my workouts. This is something I mentioned at Downing Street yesterday in a confidential meeting I had which was a round table of British Asians, and I was blessed to be there. I even talked about the importance of strength training in everyone's workouts. It's sometimes overlooked, but we're all about building and retaining our muscle mass, burning fat to help us maintain a healthy weight. Let's do one more because I can feel it burning. Did we do over 10 there? Let's relax. Did you feel that, everyone? So if you have been doing my workouts for a while, think about your weights. Some of you have invested in lovely little dumbbells. I gave my mum some for Christmas as well. But as you progress with strength training, we want to try and slowly increase the weight. You don't have to go every week to a new weight, but maybe over time, think about the next slightly heavier object you can find at home. Something, say, let's pick up the pace for 10 seconds, seated or standing. We're just mixing up strength and a little bit of cardio today. And let's relax. Okay, brilliant. We're going to do something slightly different. We're going to start with press-ups. Today, we're going to do 3 sets of a superset. So that means ideally you have 2 exercises back to back, from a strength session exercise to a cardio exercise. Mummy does press-ups against the wall. If anyone is on Instagram, I am posting some footage from 10 Downing Street, so please have a look. There is something fun that I did do yesterday outside Downing Street. I will share later. So wall press-ups is what Mummy's been doing. But any beginners, anyone that's not able to stand, I'm going to show you what you can do to work all the muscles here in a seated version that I've kind of invented over time. My legs are wide. My hands are going to come on my lap. I would encourage those of you that do my workouts to please start on the wall if you've been doing them. So my mum can move to the wall as well. She's on her chair. But anyone seated, I'm coming down between my legs, chest coming between my thighs, and I'm pushing away. I'm really working these muscles. I am putting a bit of pressure, but I'm keeping my back straight. I'm not rounding my back. I'm not rounding my neck. My neck is straight to my spine. I'm going to inhale and then exhale. I'm going to actively push away. I've got some amazing participants like Mummy that are doing the wall press up. Just to talk you through that, my hands are at shoulder height. They can be nice and wide to make it easy. My body's going to stay straight in a straight line. I'm not going to bend at my hips. I'm coming towards the wall. Inhale, exhale. We're going for about 10, Mummy. So when you finish, because you started early, please rest, come back to your seat. So we're going to inhale and exhale as you push away. Breathing out. Keep your stomach muscles tight. You will feel a little bit on your wrist, so if it's a lot of pressure, just roll them out, have a rest, and think about all these muscles. As those arms come in a nice 90-degree bend, you're going to be working and strengthening your upper body muscles. So if you're doing it in the chair, you have to really focus on making sure you're getting that activation. Mummy's doing her press-ups very diligently, very good girl. So we're going straight into a bit of cardio. If anyone needs to rest, or if you have nearly finished, I can see people on Zoom. Well done, Andrew, well done. Geeta auntie, well done. Hamida Nathu auntie, Bipin uncle, Aish auntie and her husband, Lal. Lots of you, Neela auntie and your husband. We're going for 30 seconds of star jumps, everyone. In 5 seconds, you know we have options. Mummy does them seated, so she's going to be staying seated. Let's go. We've got 30 seconds whenever you're ready. You okay? Just move the weights out of your way. And we can if you're standing. There's no jumping in this workout. It's a low impact workout, so it's suitable to everyone. But give yourselves a clap. We've got 10 more seconds. We're timing it today. So we're going to try and do 3 sets of press-ups and then a bit of cardio. We've got 3, 2, 1. Well done. Breathe. So this is your rest on purpose. Your heart rate should have gone up. Has it gone up, Mummy? So what we did do is a little challenge where we've gone from strength straight in to cardio. Now that's a bit advanced, a superset. I'm getting quite into bringing new challenges to the group. But if you're new, please rest. Yeah, so I'm giving you this extra time. Also good to rest, to bring your heart rate back down. See your recovery. As you get fitter, as your stamina builds, you will recover quicker and easier. You'll be able to talk. If I was able to have a conversation with you, can you all talk now? Do you feel recovered? Thumbs up, or if you need a bit more time, thumbs down. Most people I can see on Zoom are thumbs up. So let's go for a second set of press-ups. So either at the wall or the chair. Yeah, Mummy, are you okay? So Mummy, you're going to do your 10. Maybe do them just a little bit quicker for me, Mummy, just so we get our 3 sets in today. Like, don't rush them. Anyone at the wall, the progression can be to move your feet further away, and you're still keeping this lovely straight line from your head to your heels. My chest comes between my hands. Body stays upright, nice and straight. Inhale and exhale. Good, Mummy. Can you feel that? She's really focusing. If you're on the chair, I'm just going to have a look on Zoom. Well done. So if you're on the chair, you're moving here and up. And if you don't like the press-ups, maybe do the bicep curls that we did in the last exercise. You find something that you like. But this is a big compound move where I want to engage multi-muscles and multi-joints. So not just one small muscle group. We're trying to build strength, and press-ups are really the king of upper body exercises. Good. When you've done about 10, give me a cue and just come to your seat so I know. Have a little rest, or by all means, get your steps in before we do our next bit of cardio. Mummy's back as well. Oh, sorry, I moved your chair. You okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to do 30 seconds of high knees. If you're standing, be careful because you have to balance. When you're bringing your knee up to your chest, seated or standing, think about your stomach muscles, really lifting them up. The optional is to then add a rope pull, as if I'm pulling myself up on a rope. You can do a bit of coordination. We have started, so let's get this timer going. If you need to rest, because some of you have already started, we've got 30 seconds starting in 2, 1. You can go fast, you can go slow. For progression, if you play this back on YouTube, you can even add some tins or light weights in your arms. That could be a real challenge, but it's for those that maybe replay this, you know, in the future when you come back. So let's keep going if we can. 10 seconds, keep breathing, lift those knees, use your stomach muscles. 3, 2, 1. Whew. I am out of breath. Is everyone out of breath? So that's showing we're getting to our anaerobic training zone. If you have a tracker on, like a Fitbit, that will show you your training zones as well. But just from your breathing, the heart rate's gone up, you'll be breathing faster, you're unable to talk as well, just like I am. So that's really effective, right? We're just carefully bringing the heart rate down. We're going for 3 sets of press-ups today. I don't think we've done that in a long time. So if we're all good, are you good for a last set? Yeah. If you're tired, pick another exercise. The bicep curls would be a great one. Even some shoulder flossing just to loosen up. Do you want to start with your press-ups? Back again. Back to the wall, mummy. So well done. This is a little bit of a challenge for those that have been doing our workouts for 2 years. I wanted to do something slightly different today. So it's difficult also to go from strength straight into cardio. So if you need a rest, listen to your body. If you're seated, we're going to try and do these seated press-ups, pressing up. I'll show you from the side that my back stays nice and straight. I inhale and exhale. My neck stays nice and straight. Well done, everyone doing your press-ups, seated or standing, whatever works for you. Anyone that needs a further challenge in the future, from their wall to a higher table, like a kitchen island, would be perfect to do your press-ups on as a way to progress and challenge yourself. But you keep your hands wide so it's a little bit easier, and you bring your chest between your hands, you push away. Even if you maybe do 1 or 2 of the harder exercise, you listen to your body and you can always do the rest, the easier option. But that means you've challenged yourself even with 1 or 2 reps. If when mummy's done, we're going to go to our last little bit of cardio. So this move we've got now, and this is a bit of a challenge, so please rest if you need to. We're stretching out. We're doing a bit of cross-body, 80s aerobic style, but this is a good one to get our heart rates up. So let's go for a bit of cardio. We're going to work the heart, the lungs, the respiratory system, trying to prevent the world's #1 killer of cardiovascular heart disease. So let's really reach out. Let's go for 30 seconds. We've got about just 20 seconds left. If you need to rest, just have a little rest, rejoin us. We're going to coordinate, mummy, that's it. You could go faster to progress. You could even hold those tins if you wanted to. 3, 2, 1. Yay. Well done. Now you all deserve a rest. If you need a sip of water, on Zoom, give me a number. Did you find it challenging? 0 is no challenge. Number 10 is the hardest. Where are we roughly? What sort of energy have you given in there? We've got some 8s. Oh wow, I can see Bipin Uncle's holding some new types of weights today. Very good. He's got some safe tin boxes. That's amazing. From your larder, I think. Brilliant. We'll talk about that on Zoom after. So look at your level. That's a little check of how much energy you put in there. Maybe on the next set, we're changing the exercise now. We're going for our lower body. What is the king of lower body exercises? What should we do? What do you think is our king? Squats. Squats, exactly. What I've been saying to some of you to do a squat snack in between our sessions. So if you can stand, you're going to do a sit and stand with the chair ideally, just so you've got the support. If you can't stand, that's fine. We can do leg extensions instead. Here, I'm lifting a foot off the ground and I'm using these muscles in my quadriceps to really lift that leg up, and I can feel it really tightening, yes? So we're thinking these muscles support your knees. So this is a really effective exercise. Both of my mum's knee pain, touch wood, has gone. Osteoarthritis has also gone. Pre-diabetes has also gone, right? So we've got some major wins just here to show you how effective this can be. Leg extensions. If anyone gets tired from squats, you can do your leg extensions. Otherwise, the next level up, and we're going through this for anyone, good, a little warm up for our legs. With your chair, your feet are wide, your knees always go out in the same direction as your toes. The weight is in the back part of my foot by my heels, and I'm going to just come up a few inches. I'm going to activate, really think about the muscles, using the chair, gently coming down. Already, you should feel your stomach has to work, your glutes have to work, your thighs are working. So we've got the chair there as support. These are the exercises that I've kind of invented to keep it safe. Now, if you can stand, you can then come all the way up. I'm squeezing all my muscles, squeezing my glutes at the back. If you need a support, you keep your hands by your chair. Otherwise, you can come with your hands in front of you in like a little prayer position. We're squeezing up. Check your knees are staying back and out in the same direction as your toes. You can come nice and slow up and down. Now we have started a set, whether you're doing your leg extensions or your squats. Let's do one body weight set to really activate. I'm going to show you from the side. So I'm keeping my knees back. They're not crossing the toes. If you can have a little look at your toes as you get up. Now this is the probably most important exercise for our lower body, our stomach muscles. I'm keeping my body nice and upright as well. So if you start using a weight, we are not collapsing forward like this. We're trying to use our leg muscles, sitting back on an imaginary chair, squeezing up, squeezing the glutes, keeping the stomach tight. I'm looking at you all on Zoom. How many have we got left, Mummy? One more. Should we do one more for luck? Inhale and exhale. Well done. So, quite intense. You should feel your heart rate go up. We haven't used any weight there, so that's a good one. Now we're going straight into 30 seconds of cardio. We're going to be doing some lovely boxing, stress relieving boxing. Let's go. You can move your arms, you can move your feet, you could grab some tins. Andrew has got his green dumbbells, Nippin' Uncle's got some weights. Just inspiring to see everyone at different levels. You do what's good for you. You can pick up the pace, but punch away all your worries, any stresses. I want you all to de-stress. Exercise should be lifting your mood and improving our mental health, giving us energy. Relax. Well done. Breathe. A little bit of boxing for all ages. Are we good on Zoom? How are we finding the pace? Is it okay? A little bit different with these supersets. I'm letting you rest now on purpose. So you bring your heart rate back down. It's almost like an interval training for your heart, which is really good for your cardiovascular health. So we raise the heart rate and then we're going to bring it down. We're trying to recover, compose ourselves for the second set of squats. I'm just going to show you a progression that we have used in previous weeks. You do not have to do this, but at the back of your chair or table, you could, if you want to progress, and if you can all see me, I'm keeping my knees back. I'm imagining now the chair is behind me. I'm sitting down. and I'm squeezing up. Now, the lower you go, the more your leg muscles will have to work. It's the same concept. I'm just doing it from the back of a chair. That is an option you can try. Or, Mummy, if you want to try that one, feel free. You can use one of your weights for our squat. So we're going to be doing 10 more sit and stands, leg extensions, squats on the back of or with a weight. There's lots of options for everyone. You find what works for you. So I'm going to pick up a weight. Mummy, do you want to hold? You've got your weight ready? So let's go for 10 repetitions of whatever version you are doing. Let's go nice and slow. Each repetition should be perfect form. I would rather you do less, even if you do 5 and do them properly, than do 10 badly, because it's all about doing things correctly. Breathe out, breathe in, smile everyone. If you've got your weights, super work. Breathe out, breathe in. You're on 4. I'm going to take a little video of everyone on Zoom. So keep track of the counting, Mummy. You're on 5, yeah? Will you count for me? Keep going, everyone. To about 10 repetitions. Lovely squat, sit and stands, leg extensions, back of the chair. I'm loving all the weights that you're all using. Lots of different weights. I will try and show everyone. How many of you got left, Mummy? 2 more. 2 more. So look at everyone on Instagram, on Facebook. I can see people using this live as well, and YouTube. Wherever you are working out with us, global participants, everyone is welcome. And you're done. Yay! Well done. We are going back to star jumps this time. So again, if you need to rest, have a longer rest. I'm going to put the timer on. You are all stars for whatever movement you do. It's better than doing nothing. And just the fact that you've turned up today, press play and working out, we are stars. So that's why we're going to do an extra set of star jumps. Seated or standing, let's go. We are a feel-good community. You are not alone. I want you to feel like we're all together. Lovely work. So really keep it going. Good star jumps, Mummy. Keep it going. You could go faster if you've got more energy, or a little bit slower if you're feeling it now. We've done a lot of work today so far. We've got 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Yay. Great work. Are you good? Yes? We're going to do 1 more set. So we're doing 3 sets. It's slightly different, but it's more targeted to upper body, lower body. The big compound moves, not to go too technical on you, but it's multi-muscle. It's not just using one area of the legs. We're using the full muscle groups. We're even using your core. The higher your weights are, the more you're going to challenge yourself. So over time, I really want you all to try and progress yourself to build that lean muscle mass to prevent things like osteoporosis and sarcopenia, things that happen as we age, but we're trying to maintain our muscle and bone density. So, shall we do 1 more set of squats? Do you want to try them against the chair, or are you happy with these? Do you want to try the chair ones? Yeah. And I'll check your form. So if we swivel your chair round and just use the back of it, just careful away from these weights. That's it. And you're imagining you've got a chair behind you. If anyone wants to try that version, you remember that you're literally looking at your knees, you're imagining sitting on a chair behind you, and you're squeezing up, yeah? Try and keep your body nice and upright. So we don't want to try and come forward, we want to use our legs. Maybe have your feet a little bit wider, Mummy. So the wider a little bit better, your knees can go out. Let's go for 10 more squats, sit and stands, leg extensions, whatever version you're doing. How does that feel? You don't have to go low. That looks really good. Well done. Your knees are staying back and out. She's already done a few. So when you're ready, let's join in. And I want you to breathe correctly. So I want you to breathe out, exhale, inhale. Mummy, I want you to keep your body nice and upright. That's it. So you don't have to go as low. Just get used to the exercise. Keep your knees back. Good. Breathe out as you come up. Breathe in as you slowly come down. Can we do a few more? How many have you got left, Mummy? 2?
3 more.
3 more? Okay, so in your own time, you're aiming for 10 good repetitions. Squeezing up. Really think about the muscles. And 1 more. And relax. Good. So this is quite a new exercise. I'm just going to show you for technique. So as you get tired, Mummy, it's probably unfair getting you to do that on the last set. When you're tired, I'm just going to show you from the side that, Mummy, what we want to try and do is not come forward with our bodies, yeah? We want to use our legs, so we're keeping the body nice and upright. If anyone does try these, I'm going to check that you're keeping the body upright more. And then squeezing up. The knees are out in line with your toes. So rather than this, we're trying to sit back. If you need to, and if you have 2 chairs, maybe put a chair there so that we can aim. Can you see the difference? So knees are out and wide and we're squeezing up. Maybe try 1 or 2 repetitions next time. Go back to YouTube and play it back. We're going to do the last little bit of cardio, which is going to be some skipping. So we're back to school, seated or standing. Imagine you've got a skipping rope. You can maybe go into a little faster skip. Mummy's got a nice big rope. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's all go skipping together. If you are doing it nice and light on the balls of your feet, if anyone wants to do double jump, well done. Mummy's good at this. You can use your stomach muscles to lift your leg. Can you feel your stomach having to work? Good work, everyone. We've got 5 more seconds. Virtual feel-good skipping. Everybody smile. Oh, they're looking fabulous skipping. Brilliant work. 3, 2, 1. Yay! Well done. Super work. Give yourselves a little clap. Now I want to finish. It's the other way around. I'm finishing, that's why I mix things up. Every week I write out a plan. I want to finish with a bit of hip balance work, something that we should all be doing every day to prevent our risks of falls and to correct any muscular imbalances. If you can't stand, so Mummy, you're going to come to the side of my chair. We're going to do hip circles. So let's make a bit of space. So Mummy's going to stand. If you're standing, you hold on to the chair. Over time, you can obviously build up to not holding on to anything, but keep it safe. And you're going to balance on one leg, which is going to take all your body weight. And you're going to try and just do a few hip circles. The body stays upright and still. The movement is isolated. It's all coming from your hip. You can do this seated. So we're just staying seated and we're trying to move our hips. This big ball and socket joint that gets really tight when we're sitting for long periods. Shall we change direction? So did you feel that leg has to take all your weight, right? You're getting that one strong. Then you're going to change direction. And if you're standing or seated, Mummy's doing a great job not moving around. You're trying to just keep it as still as possible. Can you feel your hip having to move, but really working and keeping these joints nice and supple and mobile? We hear about so many hip replacements. These are simple exercises I've shown you. You can even do seated. So maybe aim for about 8 or 10 on each direction, each leg. Well done. Did you feel it? It's quite hard, right? It's different if we've done this at the beginning of the workout. Shall we swap? Let's move this chair a little bit this way. So if we'd done it at the beginning of the workout, we might have felt a little bit easier, but your muscles have been worked now. So don't worry if you're finding it more challenging. I'm doing it seated to show you. You can increase the size of your circles to make it a little bit more challenging. You might feel a few little clicks and creaks. I can feel some. So just feel like we're giving our hips a bit of love and TLC here. And it's hard, yeah? Keeping your legs straight and moving it without moving your body. Well done. Breathe. Shall we change direction? So again, mommy's leg, this one is taking all of her weight, seated or standing. Over time, to challenge yourself, you could hold the chair with less, so maybe on just your fingertips. And you can maybe in future keep the chair there and try and focus, use your stomach muscles for balance and that stabilization through the body. And we are doing a couple more. Yay! So balance work. I did set a balance snack, I think, last week. Did anyone manage to do any extra balance work? Very good, Rosha Auntie. Excellent. Charuna Auntie, I can see some thumbs up. So well done if you've managed to do a bit of extra exercise snacking during the week. We're going to do one last sprint before we do our stretch. We're going to just go for about 30 seconds. Last chance to get your steps in. If anyone wants to add some light dumbbells or some tins, or you can try and just move as fast as possible. Let's keep it going to the finish line. The last little bit of raising our heart rates, working on our cardiovascular health. Last little bit. Can we get to the finish line? Who is faster, me or mummy? We're not competing. We're all in it together. We're all winners. We're going for 3, 2, 1. Well done. You used to win your sports day, didn't you? Yeah. Yes, you told me. What did you like doing at sports day?
We did so much javelin and spot put.
Yes,
high jump and everything.
Ah, very good.
Long jump.
Long jump. Oh my goodness. And javelin. Lots of sports. And you loved, she's very good at table tennis. I mean, all these things are forms of movement. So you just find things that you enjoy. When we were on holiday, we once played table tennis, and she was so good. So good hand-eye coordination. Everybody, first of all, give yourselves a clap. Now we're going to stretch. This is the important part. So don't switch off. We want to just loosen up and lengthen all the muscles we've worked to reduce risks of injury. This is a lovely stretch you can do any time. My back is nice and straight and upright. I'm putting one leg over the other. I can already feel this, all this area is quite tight for me as well. So I'm going to add a little bit of pressure if I want. I'm bringing these toes towards my knees so they're flexing. And then can you feel that, mummy, already? Yeah, it could be hard enough to just get your knee. It could be up here. And over time, over a few weeks, your flexibility might increase. We're then going to bring your body, I'm going to show you from the side, back nice and straight, maybe bringing it. It might be too intense. You might want to stay upright and just hold and breathe. Let's get our heart rates down, back to normal. This is a really important section of my Feel Good workout, stretching and recovering so that we're not feeling that soreness that you can do after exercises and new things that we haven't done to our muscles. One side might be harder than the other. Do you feel okay?
Yeah.
So you can flex this toe towards your knee to make it harder. You can push a little bit down. You could even then extend it by calming slightly forward. I can really feel that here. Where do you feel it, mummy? Where do you feel? Yeah. On the outer glute, on the hip. Breathing in and out. Let's calm our body and mind. Breathing in and out and relax. Well done. We're going to do our hamstrings. We've done a lot of squats. So we've got to really work on stretching them out. One leg nice and straight, toes coming towards you. You can keep it as straight as possible. You can lift our arms up, breathe in lots of positivity. Exhale, we're coming towards, chest towards thigh. You don't have to touch your toes. You can rest your hands anywhere they reach. Relax your neck, shoulders. Take a couple of deep breaths. Try and keep the leg as straight as possible so you can really feel that stretch from the top of the leg all the way down. Such a lovely stretch you could do every night on the sofa, before you go to bed, at the side of your bed even. Add a little stretch snack. Breathe in and exhale. Let's do the other side. Keeping the other leg straight. I've got my toes coming towards me, my foot flexed. And really feel that stretch. Can you feel it, Mummy? From the top all the way down. We need to really, we've done a lot of squats or sit and stands today. So I'm just spending a little bit longer on the stretch and roll up. While I do want you to remember me, I don't want you to remember me in too much soreness. Bless you. We are going to do a lovely feel-good hug, but we're going to hold our seated or standing cat-cows, opening out. Let's really hold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stay here, arching the back, lifting through the chin, and then round out. Let's breathe out. Give yourselves a big hug, but think about this lovely rounding. Chin to chest, tucking the tailbone under. Give yourselves a little bit of love. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Excellent work today. Super, super work. Because we've done our press-ups. If you feel tight, we've done more press-ups than usual. Tomorrow or the day after, this is a good stretch where I've got my hands in the middle of my back. I'm keeping my body upright and I'm opening out all these pectoral chest muscles. Breathe in, big smiles, breathe out. We're gonna have our feel good finish. Maybe do some more stretching. Go onto YouTube and just play the last 5 minutes of any workout. Let's take a nice big positive inhale, everyone. Reach those arms up. Fill yourself with positivity. Exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety. Hopefully it's all gone with the power of exercise. Mummy, could you do one in Gujarati for us?
Under શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા શુભ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Thank you so much. We have workouts saved in Gujarati on YouTube as well, in English and Gujarati. Breathing in one final big positive inhale, capture it all, bring your hands together, bring that positivity down to your heart center. Give yourselves a little clap. Super, super work, everyone. I'm coming onto YouTube, onto Zoom. I'm just going to stop YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. I would love you all to share my workout so that I can help as many people as I can on my mission. And I really hope you all enjoyed it. We are going to stop this live stream if it lets me. And we are going to just come on and say hello to everyone on Zoom in a minute. Let me see if I can just get off YouTube first. Technology. Okay. Oh, 1 minute, Mummy. I will just try and save this.
Thank you, Lavina.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Everyone on Zoom, thank you so much. Everyone on Facebook, I'm still live on YouTube at the moment. I'm trying to get off. There we go. And I will come and say hi to everyone on Zoom. Hopefully you're all still there. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Super work. And I will see you next week. Hopefully you're all on my WhatsApp group because I will be away on holiday. I think it's the first week or two of April. It might be just 1 week, but I will send a message out.